I don't really know much about Gordon Ramsay outside of the one season of Master Chef Junior I watched, which was 80% him calming crying children down when they like sous vide the steak at the wrong temperature or something. No, he's very nice to the kids. He's very mean to the adults, but to the kids he was never mean. But I can't watch that show, man. I can't watch like babies lose at stuff. It's so sad. Because I know that like when the 11-year-old gets like they lose, like I know that 11-year-old is at their lowest point. Like they don't have the experience necessary to contextualize anything. Like to them, their life is over. It's yeah. It's just Hell Kitchen is fun though. I mean, yeah, we're very mean. Those kids are actors? No, well they're child chefs. They're prodigies. They're very talented child chefs. But I don't think they're actors. They maybe get a little bit of media training beforehand, like a day or two to so they don't like have a fucking panic attack. But apart from that, I think yeah. No, they're chefs, yeah, they're chefs. Gordon Ramsay is an actor and a chef. Um Oh god, I don't want to get stunlocked again, but according to my brother, the Salt Bay restaurant is a ripoff. The guy who got big because of that one image of him doing the salt sprinkle, it's apparently right next to the restaurant my brother works at, which is also a bougie restaurant, by the way. But like apparently his food isn't high quality, it's all overpriced, it's all spectacle. It's yeah, he's an asshole. Look up the menu. Okay. Okay, real quick, but then we're getting back to it, okay? Salt Bay Wet Burger. Salt Bay Burger. These aren't priced that high. Is this it? Shakes, the golden shake, $99. Well, fuck me. Don't they have like a gold steak? Oh, there, a gold burger. Yeah. This isn't it? Yeah, wait, is this not it? This isn't the menu? Does anyone have like a good link for like the new place? It's called the Nusret Steakhouse. Okay. Nusret Steakhouse. $100 for a burger? Yeah, it better be a good fucking burger. Twitter users left speechless after a receipt from Salt Bay. Oh yeah, Nusret, yeah. Burrata 25, Nusret salad 20, sushi 23 each, tempura roll $30 each, one giant tomahawk $630, one cafe is $200, one golden burger $100, one asado for two. What is a giant tomahawk? $9 Coca-Cola Light. Red Bull? Did they order Red Bull at a Jesus Christ. Here's the tomahawk steak. Oh, here's the golden tomahawk steak. Did they order it golden? This is disgusting. Why would why would anyone ever 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 do this to a good piece of meat? Why would you ever do that? Average meat eater? Yeah, seriously. What the fuck? 24 gold coated Wagyu strip loin, $650. 24 karat gold coated highly marbled Wagyu tomahawk. So that's what this is. It's $1,100. Guys, do you know how cheap gold leaf is? Just so you guys know, gold leaf is like practically free. It's incredibly cheap. It's so unbelievably cheap. On Amazon right now, 25 sheets of 3-inch by 3-inch gold leaf for $60. But they up the price by like $800. Why would I want to eat a wrapper if you have no taste? I don't know. You know how expensive Wagyu beef is? I'm sorry. I saw I saw a video on Twitter once of somebody being served a steak from this place, and it was like the knife they cut it with was like a conventional steak knife. Like it serrated the meat and there were like little like wiggles of like the meat that had been torn from the relatively dull knife. Wagyu beef. It was like they'd cut it with like a dull steak knife. You saw that? Holy shit. I'm sorry. I don't get it. What's the issue? Wagyu is like the best meat you're ever going to have in your life. And at that, when you're dealing with ingredients that high quality, even tiny imperfections in presentation can severely impact the quality of the food. Um, Wagyu is melt in your mouth delicious. But to have the meat fibers serrated by a dull fucking steak knife beforehand, it's like it's difficult for me to describe because you're talking at like the highest level of like of high quality food. But like it's like buying it's I'm trying to I'm trying to think of of a proper comparison. It's like there's like a tactile dissonance between the quality of the meat and the lack of quality in the presentation. It would be it would be like it would I don't know what to say, man. It would be like buying a really nice belt, a really high quality belt, the kind that you could have your entire life if you treated it well. And you run your fingers along it and it has a sandy texture, like frayed edges. It doesn't really affect the quality of the belt. It's still the same belt, like quality wise, but it's such it's a perfect piece of leather that with just a tiny change is ruined uh instantly. Oh my god, was this it? Oh god, everyone, holy shit, prepare your fucking puke Pepe emojis. No, 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 no. I can't. This is like triggering to me. This is like the gold covered one too. Oh yeah, this is the one where they got ratioed because this person on Twitter was like trying to flex. Look at the way this is cut. Look at how they're cutting it. Sorry, where's the sound? Sawing like a fucking murderer trying to fit a fucking corpse in a. Look at this! This was $1,400. Look at the blade slide off. Ugh. Jesus Christ. It's like somebody used this blade to like fucking like like grind down wood for like a day before like whittling. Like it's the dullest fucking blade. Holy shit. Is that blade serrated? No, I guess it's not. But look, I think it's leaking on the side. He's so focused though. I don't care. There's nothing wrong with the waiter, okay? Whoever this waiter is, he's not paid enough and I don't care. Is it just that it's sloppy or it's it's this is the highest quality steak that you can get. This is not how you cut steak. It should be he should have a single knife with a single like that. It should be you have the knife and it is razor sharp and you and what that does is it minimizes sawing, which means that you don't have serration or frayed edges with the meat fibers. This is the highest quality meat you can buy, guys. You, if you're going to buy this meat, you are owed a high quality in its presentation. This is some Beverly Hills shit. No, no, no. It changes how it feels in your mouth. It's not. This isn't just like, and I think it should have a leaf next to it. This isn't about like it's not fancy enough. It actually negatively affects the quality of the meat. If you're going to have something that high quality, then you should take the time to use a sharp knife. Sure, but how much? Have you ever been to a really high quality steak place? Because there's a big fucking difference between the kinds of steaks that you have just like cooking in your backyard grill and going to a really expensive restaurant. I've been to a high quality steak place once, and the difference is unimaginable. Okay? Does this only matter for $1,400 steak? No, no. If you guys, you can go and buy a ribeye. Just buy a ribeye. If you want to, you can grill it, okay? And what you're going to do after you've cut it appropriately and made sure you're just dealing with the edible meat, okay, is you are going to take two knives, your nicest knife and a steak knife, a serrated steak knife, okay? Chop half of it up with the nice, clean strokes and the other half with these sawing strokes. You will notice this is not some like pretentious French like maitre d shit. This is like a very real difference. How are they going to cut up this segment? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Yeah, you need clean slices in the meat. I'm just trying to think of like a good. What if I like sawing? Maybe you can if you want. I'm getting a culinary degree. I can absolutely confirm Vaush is absolutely right here. Look, this isn't about being pretentious. It's just that if you guys are going to get a high quality experience, you should get it. You should know what you're worth. If you're having high quality ingredients, you should have them high quality presentation. Presentation implies I'm just talking about appearance. I mean, you should have a high quality preparation of those goods. Yeah. It would be like I don't know, man. It would be like getting a really expensive champagne at like a restaurant to like celebrate a friend's wedding, and then they brought it to you in like a sippy cup or like a fucking like one of those fucking like red plastic like yeah, solo cups. Yeah, exactly. Based? All right. We at least agree that the gold is stupid. Like microwaving expensive chocolate bar. Yeah, it's the high quality. Yeah. Just treat this shit with respect. You know, an animal died for this, okay? Like a used one with some beer at the bottom. I'm not a huge like alcohol aficionado, but there is absolutely a difference between how it feels to drink champagne out of a wine glass and how or a champagne glass or whichever. I don't think I've actually ever drank out of a champagne glass. And how it feels to drink it out of like a shot glass or like a sip like a cup or whatever. There is a difference. Champagne flute is the correct term. Thank you. Yeah. Is there a mouthfeel to gold lead? No. Gold leaf, sorry. Gold leaf, how thin is gold leaf? That's the stupidest thing. It's flavorless and it doesn't add anything. Gold leaf is 0.18 microns thick. 7 millionths of an inch. You could stack 7,000 sheets together and it would be no thicker than a dime. We're talking like atoms. You can't taste it, you can't feel it. All you can do is see it. That's why it's so cheap, and that's why they charge you $1 billion to coat their steak in like $30 of not even $30 in like $10 to $8 of flavorless, textureless, egregiously tacky gold fucking leaf. God. Imagine the gold wrap scraping your teeth. No, you don't have to. You won't feel it. You could, if you were to eat gold leaf, it would literally be like you've never had anything that thin in your mouth in your entire life. Like you're without having felt it yourself, you're not mentally capable of understanding how insignificant it is. You know, it would be like putting a single thread of cotton candy in your mouth and trying to appreciate its texture in the nanosecond before it melted. Vermin, I'm going till later than 10 because I'm dumb, but I would love to order after. Since we've been going to bed so late lately anyway. Okay, sorry. We're done with the Stunlock. Can I just cap this off with like 60 seconds? The point that I'm trying to get at, okay, is that I feel like on the left, we're very disdainful of conspicuous consumption, which we fucking should be, especially when it's gold leaf on a $10 trillion steak. However, sometimes there are ingredients and construction materials that are legitimately really high quality. And I think that it's a virtue. I think that it's morally good for us to learn and to teach others how to best appreciate those things, you know? In a good world, in a better world, something like Wagyu steak wouldn't exist at all because we'd all be vegans. Let me try to think of another example. Okay, let's say that we have a world where we aren't all vegans, but it's socialist, okay? Meat, lab grown Wagyu. Thank you. Lab grown Wagyu. Thank you. Thank you. In a world like that, we would not all be eating those steaks every single day. Because I imagine they'd be quite difficult to produce. They would take a lot of time and care to grow. But when you ever got the chance, I think it's just important to reflect on all of the wonderful physiological and natural phenomena that went into making something of such high quality. And that's cool to me, you know? I don't know. And you sure as shit should not be sawing at it. Son! They're sawing! Wagyu should melt. Wagyu should melt. Wagyu, you should be able to just, like, you should, if you can't just separate it by drawing your line between it, is it even Wagyu steak? You should be able to just simply draw your finger from one end to the other, okay? To separate the... Isn't that shit so tender? Yeah, it's Wagyu beef. Isn't there a lot of restaurants that call steak Wagyu when it isn't? Yes, that is a real thing. The best... You're out of your culinary element here? Fuck you. The best steak place that I ever went to was in San Francisco. It was the first and only... Not the only time. Why did I say that? The first time I've ever been to San Francisco, I was a kid. I drove around with my family. We went to a steak place. It was the first high-quality steak place that I have ever been to. I went there with my father. I mean, I went there with my whole family, but my dad is a big steak guy, so it felt like I was going with him. And their steaks were unparalleled in how tasty they were. And they had a nice little bonus. Shit was expensive, but if you finished your whole steak, you got about a third of a steak more for free, but you couldn't take that extra third home. It's like a gift from the chef. You like my food so much, here's some more. But it's not leftovers, it's now. And I had the whole steak and a third. It was very, very good. Very, very good. The second best meat that I've ever had at a restaurant was at the restaurant my brother used to work at. He used to work at a restaurant at a high-class hotel over in Beverly Hills. And one day I visited this. I was streaming at this time. I was a streamer. I went there with my family, and they just gave me a bunch of food for free because it's like, oh, your brother, you're your brother's brother. Hey, here you go. And they brought out a bunch of like steak and stuff. And it was very good. This is a better image of that steak. It's not the same cut, but one of the steaks. It's like, why, man? Also, personal preference, but I think it's too fat of a cut. I prefer... This is very much personal preference, but I prefer the... I think that the steak... the ideal height of a steak cut should not exceed 1 inch, maybe a little above that. Oh my god! Okay, we'll do more donos soon. I swear I haven't forgotten. I love you. Thank you so much. I'll check that soon. That was your worst take? Really? No, I think if the steak is okay, here you go. MyChicagoSteak.com says 1.5 inches is the perfect height. I think I do prefer it a little bit shorter because I tend to prefer my steak cooked a little more. Certainly cooked more than this. What rareness do you want a steak? Okay. Chat. Chat. I need you to work with me on this, okay? I need you to be accepting of my preferences on this particular issue. Now, I have always been this way when it comes to my preferences, okay? I do not like rare steak. I like them medium rare. I'm sorry. I don't like them rare. I like them medium rare, okay? Okay, maybe less controversial than I thought. Okay. This is the here's a good guide, you know. To me, yeah, to me rare it's just not it for me. I just don't like it. Medium rare is fine. And honestly, I'm okay with it going as far as medium, though medium rare is definitely my preference. If I get a steak and it's served to me medium, like I would think, okay, maybe that's a bit much, but it's fine. Medium rare is my preference. Now, if you're eating steak if you're like ordering steak medium well, or God help me, well done. If you're ordering steak well done. Really, Shu? If there's even a little bit of pink, it goes in the trash. It needs to be charcoal. Really? No, no, no. You know what? I will say, I actually do not give a fuck about well-done meat for some types of burgers. If we're talking smash burgers, or those ones where they have, like, the crisp, and, like it's crisped at the edge and the interior is, like, at most a medium well, I'm okay with that because they're thin enough that the juices from whatever else you put on there bleed in and improve everything, you know? That I'm okay with. Burger is different. But for steak, burgers are different. Rare meat in a burger is actually disgusting. Yeah, because it's been processed. Now, apparently, Shoe on Head just wants to eat like a lump of coal or something. My uncle likes steak blue rare. Your uncle is as disgusting as Shoe on Head, okay? I'm sorry, guys. I don't care how cool you think you are. Blue rare is fucking revolting, okay? Blue rare is literally like you're eating raw meat with like a little toast. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not. I will not. No, I will not. I will not. I don't care. I don't care. But also, wait, hold on. What is this cut? What cut is this? I've never seen a cut of steak that... This is not any rare I've ever eaten. This looks like sirloin. I feel like I've had sirloin before. It just... When I don't know if it's the different lighting, but when I see meat that looks rare or medium rare, I feel like it kind of turns the pinkness down all over the place. But here, like, even the medium rare has the blue rare core. Like, the interior of this one looks the same as all of the blue rare, which doesn't look great to me. I mean, there should be a difference throughout the steak, with it getting softer and more rare in the middle, but not like it being like well done here and like blue rare here. There should be like a gradient, you know? This is blue rare. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not eating blue rare. I'm not eating blue rare. You're not gonna make me eat blue rare. I'm sorry. Cooking, guys. Hot take: cooking meat improves its flavor. That's my incredibly controversial belief that we've only believed as a species for the entirety of our modern existence. You know? Oh, this one looks good. Oh, fuck. It's a little bit, low res, but this one looks pretty good. There we go. This, to me, looks good. Okay? That medium rare, that's like a perfect medium rare to me right there. If I cut into a steak, it looks like that, I'm happy, you know? That looks good. And I'll eat a rare, you know? I just prefer it medium rare. The rare looks pretty good too. Yeah, no, it doesn't look bad. Yeah. Just gotta make sure it's good. I'm seeing a lot of images for this. This one also looks pretty good to me. This one doesn't look photoshopped, at least. Rare, medium, medium well, well done. Yeah, that right there. This is a perfect steak. Right here. In my opinion, right here. That rare looks terrible. Well, I like the medium. Why are you spending so much time on beef when you agree with vegan ethics? I'm just holding out for lab-grown meat. Have you ever had a steak at Applebee's? Fucking no. Applebee's steak? Why the fuck would I get a steak at Applebee's? There's no point in getting a steak at a restaurant unless it's a good restaurant. There's no, in my opinion, steak is one of those foods where if you're not willing to go hard, you might as well go home. I'm not gonna go to a fucking Cheesecake Factory. Well, Cheesecake Factory is better than Applebee's. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Vaush disagree. We can't all afford nice steak. It's not a matter of like whether or not you can afford it. It's just I don't think you're getting the benefits of the steak when you're eating them at fucking Applebee's, you know? I feel like the whatever benefit there is to eating steak. Yeah, if you want a good steak, you can cook it yourself. Let me pee, and then we'll do the damn thing, okay? It's not about the cost of the steak, it's the preparation. To a point, the quality of the meat makes a difference for steak, okay? Preparation makes a big difference, too. And cooking steak is easy, by the way. Cooking steak is easy as fuck. Seriously, cooking steak is incredibly. You don't have to do any of that fancy, like, butter around, spill the butter on, butter based. You don't got to do that shit, okay? You can cook, flip, cook, done. Salt and pepper, kablamo. You can, seriously, you can perfectly cook a high quality steak just like that. You can make it better if you want, but selling fake news, I am literally correct. Can you explain why eating meat is unethical? It's not. Eating meat is fine. Killing and torturing animals is wrong. And unfortunately, you can only really get to B after you've done A. So is really kind of a roundabout. Every vegan I've ever talked to said, by the way, that there's nothing unethical with eating roadkill. I don't know why you'd want to, but if you wanted to, it's not about the actual consumption of the animal. It's about the no. I wouldn't either. I'm just saying it's about the harm done. Hold on, just one second. How much does a good cut of steak cost? What's like a good steak? What? It's been a while since I've had steak. What are we looking for here? I'm not a huge fan of ribeye. Filet mignon is filet mignon. Top sirloin, New York strip steak. We've had that, I think. Prime rib. Tri-tip. I don't like tri-tip. I don't. Skirt steak. Smudge on my glasses. Why? Oh yeah, I just realized why we keep getting stunlocked by this. It's because I haven't had any food today. Where's my? Oh, here it is. I've got like this bundle of pigeons like sweaters, and she like jumps up on top of the desk and grabs them in her mouth and jumps off and just tries to drag them away. And sometimes she also gets my glasses cleaning cloth. She's like trying to like hide them. I have no idea. Her brain is incomprehensible to me. Artemy makes sense. She wants to nest. We give her like 1,000,000 nests. I'm not a huge fan of skirt steak. Okay, so like hold on. What if you wanted to buy like a filet mignon, okay? Buy filet mignon. How to buy filet mignon. What's the price per pound? How to buy and cook a filet mignon. I don't know how to buy filet mignon price. This steak cost $4. Shut up, YouTube. I don't care. Okay, if you go to Walmart. Okay, here we go. Wait, this should be good. Amazon Fresh. What do you cost? 10 6-ounce filet mignon steaks. That's $140. Which is $2.33 per ounce, which means about $35 for a pound. And that's with COVID prices right now. About $35 for a pound of filet mignon. Look, here's a project for you guys, okay? I've got a project for you guys. Are you ready? I'm going to ask you to do this thing, all right? Do any of you guys got a little sweetheart? Do you got a little lovey-dovey friend? Little baby, little sweetheart, little baby honeycup friend? Well, some of you do. Well, for you, you know, honestly, fuck the hyper fixation on romantic relationships. Y'all got homies? You got a goddamn homie? You got a buddy? All right, well, not all of you, I think, but more of you, at least. All right, here's what you got to do, okay? You gotta do what's called the homie hustle. By what I mean that is you should make some steak. Okay, here's what you need to do, all right? What does hanging out cost? $1 million. Literally. I go outside to hang out with people, and I look at the bill, and I think, you know, fuck that, okay? Here's what you got to do, okay? Steak with the homies, all right? spend the money that you would have spent going out and buying whatever dumbass bullshit you buy outside on getting a nice cut of steak, sirloin, filet mignon, whatever, okay? Look up a 4-minute YouTube video on how to grill it, which is incredibly easy. I swear to God, okay? It's incredibly congratulations, okay? You want some nice salt and pepper, and I mean nice salt and pepper, okay? You want like freshly ground black pepper, not like the pre-ground powdered shit, and you want ground salt, not like little salt freckles, okay? Finishing salt. Yeah. You can grind it, whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of time, okay? You got to do all that and make it and then eat it and enjoy it. And just reflect on the general accessibility of high-class dining, okay? Reflect on the fact that if you got that at a restaurant, the total outing would have been $150. Just be at one with the earth, okay? Just absorb that. But do make sure to look up on YouTube, make sure you know how to cook a steak, which is easy, but you still want to do it right, because if you ruin the cut, you're going to feel bad, and then you'll die of sadness, like Padme in the movie.